My name is Alicia, and welcome to my channel, Overcoming Gluttony. I used to be 327 pounds, and I found that one way to successfully help me lose weight is by growing my own organic microgreens. So I grow Fenugreek microgreens, and I wanted to show you how I do it. Right? I have a clear tin that I burned a hole in the bottom of for drainage, and I got this from the dollar store. It was 2 of these for $1.25. I'm going to use this Tupperware just to catch the dirt. Because I like to go organic, since it's less not germs, but pesticides and whatnot in it, and less synthetic man-made things, I choose to go with organic soil and organic fenugreek seeds. So here's some soil that I got from Home Depot, and this bag cost me about $6 or $7. You can get a bag that is 10 times this size for $8. My phone just dropped. Yeah, for $8. I just didn't feel like carrying that big old huge bag. So the organic dirt is very affordable. So what you do is you pour some dirt inside of a container. It doesn't have to be clear. I just prefer for mine to be clear because I enjoy watching the roots. But you can put it in any container that will have the ability to drain water. And then there's the fenugreek seeds. You can go online and type up fenugreek seeds and pick a vendor to buy from, or you can go to an Indian market and ask them where are their fenugreek seeds, are also called Methi seeds. That's M-E-T-H-I. So you have your dirt, and then you're going to pour your seeds on. Now you can choose to use how many ever seeds that will cover the soil. It depends on the size of your pot. The amount of seeds you use will depend on the size of your pot. I like to have the soil 100% covered. And I also like to have it where it's kind of a layer, like parfait, like a parfait dessert. You can see it. You can see this layer, and then you can see the layer of seeds. This may be too many seeds for some people, and I understand that. But because I like my fenugreek seeds to have a really big afro of blossom, even bigger than this, I choose to use a lot of seeds. So make sure that when you decide to plant your fenugreek seeds that you soak them in water, depending on whatever the package says. Normally it will say for anywhere between 1 to 3 hours. So soak your fenugreek seeds so that it will soften the seed, and therefore the seed will germinate faster. So now that we have our soil, our seeds, we're going to add another very thin layer of soil over the seeds, about ½ an inch. So I put a little pile of dirt, and now I'm smoothing it out. So there's about ½ an inch of soil. Now here's something that I haven't heard anyone advise, but I like to do this, even though no one has ever advised me to. I like to saturate this with water. Why? I like the bottom to be wet because I find that with growing microgreens for myself, it causes the roots from the seeds to germinate or sprout faster when the soil is wet. So now what I'm going to do is wet the soil. Now you want to make sure that by watering the soil, you're not going to mess up any of your furniture or anything like that. That you have something that will catch the excess water. Because when you come, wow, that's time number 2. When you come home, you don't want to find that your furniture that you have is wet because this was leaking over it. So you want to make sure essentially that all the water is drained out before you set it on your furniture or anything like that. Now I've heard other people advise for you to put a paper towel or saran wrap on the top of the soil and wet that as well. But I find that that's not necessary. I don't do it because I didn't need to. And I've also seen where mold has occurred because of that. So what I'm going to do is just let this finish draining. And then I'm going to put it in an area that doesn't have light. And I will continue to water it twice a day to the point to where water comes out of the drainage hole. And I'll keep it in the shade, in the shaded area for about 3 days. And then by day 1, you'll start seeing roots come out. And I'll show you all tomorrow in my vlog how roots are already starting to come out. So by day 1, you'll start seeing roots. And then day 2, more roots. Day 3, you'll start seeing sprouts come out above here, and you'll be able to put it in your windowsill and just continue to water it twice a day, every day, and in a week you'll have a full crop of fenugreek seeds that you can start consuming. It is safe to consume the whole part of the fenugreek leaf. That includes the root, this part, I think they call it the stem, the leaf itself, and then some of these still have the seed. You see that brown part? I think that's called the hull, but this is the seed that it originally sprouted out of. It's safe to eat that too. I just simply rinse off the dirt and consume it raw. That way I can get the most nutrients from it. So that is what I have on planting fenugreek seeds. I'll be following up each day on my vlog with how they're progressing, and in a week you'll have a full sprouted bush for you to consume and eat. It's really beneficial to grow your own vegetables because you know more of what was involved with their sprouting, with their growing. You don't have as many people's hands touching them in the grocery store. You also have fresher vegetables available to you. And it's also really fun to watch them grow. Thank you for your time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.